Some men can walk into a room without saying a word, yet everyone notices them. It's not because they're loud or muscular but because they carry a powerful presence. This kind of presence isn't something you're born with, it's built over time through quiet strength, personal struggle and self-control. One behavior that makes someone seem dangerous is having strong emotional control. Most people react quickly when they're provoked, they get angry, shout or try to defend themselves. But a truly dangerous man stays calm. He doesn't react emotionally, he either responds with thought or doesn't respond at all. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, anyone who can make you angry controls you. When you can stay calm even when insulted or tested, it shows that no one has power over you, and that's a sign of real strength. People become unsure around someone like that because they can't predict what he'll do. Another powerful behavior is not caring what others think. You don't explain yourself or ask for approval, you simply do what you believe is right. That kind of confidence makes others uncomfortable because most people depend on outside validation. Marcus Aurelius once said something simple but powerful, "It never ceases to amaze me." We all love ourselves more than others, yet we care more about their opinions than our own. This means we often worry too much about what others think, even though we value ourselves more. But when you stop living for praise, when compliments don't excite you and criticism doesn't hurt you, you become untouchable. And people fear what they can't reach. You don't need to be harsh or loud to earn respect. When your actions come from clear thinking instead of ego, and when your silence is a choice, not weakness, you build a reputation that no fake confidence can match. You seem dangerous, not because you want to hurt anyone but because people sense that if you ever chose to, nothing could stop you. You walk with quiet strength, not to scare others, but to become steady, calm, and unshakable. You speak less, observe more, and carry the power of a storm hidden behind calm, and that is real danger. Another behavior that makes a man truly dangerous is mastering his desires. When you're no longer controlled by lust, greed, or the need for recognition, you become free. The world tries to control people by tempting them, but if you can resist temptation, no one can own you. The man who can stare at power or beauty and say, "I don't need it," holds true strength. That a man who can walk away from wealth, praise, or attention without hesitation is powerful, and he unsettles those who depend on those things for their self-worth. The philosopher Seneca once said, "It's not the man who has too little who is poor, but the one who always wants more." When you train yourself to want less, you stop being afraid. You can't tempt a man who is happy in silence. You can't bribe someone who already has peace within. And you can't control a man who doesn't cling to anything. This kind of self-discipline isn't weakness, it's a quiet way of saying, "You have no power over me." And that's the most dangerous position a man can be in. The fourth behavior that shows real danger is staying emotionally calm in chaos. A truly dangerous man doesn't shout or react when insulted. He stays still because he understands something most people don't: stillness is power. Marcus Aurelius once said that the closer a man is to calm, the closer he is to true strength. When others lose control, he stays composed. When they try to make him angry, he stays silent, not out of fear but because he's in control of himself. In a world that's loud and emotional, a man who moves calmly, who observes more than he speaks, stands out. People can sense his strength, like feeling the tension in the air before a storm. The man who controls his anger and doesn't fight every battle is feared, not because he's violent, but because he's hard to read. He understands that anyone who can make you angry controls you, so he stays free by cutting those emotional strings. And that makes him untouchable.